I tripled my monthly incomings within, I think it was within 30 days.
Hey guys, I am super excited to be here right now and spending some time doing a case study with my really good, amazing, transformational client. She is an intuitive business coach out there that helps people around their mind, finding what's intuitive to them, what they're really going for, and how to manifest their dreams. And I'm here with her because she's getting absolutely incredible results. She has made easily her investment back in a short period of time. And how long have we been working together? Like, what has it been? Nearly 2 months, 3 months, something like that. Whatever.
I think we're into the third month now.
Third month. So she's made her investment back. She's made the most amount of money she's really made, from my perspective on the situation, really, really fast. She can go into that if she wants to. That's always private to her. But I want to kind of bring you on, Iona, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are kind of watching me and things like that, and they're probably thinking maybe there's this intense Australian guy. Like, I want to know, why did you join coaching with me, and what kind of results do you feel like you've got from your perspective?
Well, I joined with you once I understood who you are. So basically, I needed somebody who understood the unconscious work in the way that I do, because I needed somebody who would challenge me,
Yes.
who is well versed in all of that and would be able to help me, as opposed to somebody who just trained and didn't quite get it. So I needed somebody to match me at where I was and has more experience than me to help me break through my upper limits.
Yeah. So what have you felt? Because I remember the first call we got on, you were kind of like, you had a specific model of business that you were doing at that time, and I kind of came on that call with you, and you've obviously seen my events before and you've attended my events before. What's your kind of take on my way of doing things, and what's my kind of coaching like from your experience?
Okay, well, honestly, I'm kind of kicking myself on not having signed up with you like a year or two before, because my perception of you online and from being in a coaching container and seeing you in somebody else's group, that you were shouty, you were loud, you were this Australian. It was like, oh my God, I can't do that. I just want it to be gentle and calm. And I was just like, fuck, I won't be able to keep up with that.
Yes.
And then as I got to know you, it was like, and even in that first call we had, it was like, oh, this is who you are. I get it. And so I really resonated with you in that call. And I came to that first call with you going, like, I know he's going to talk to me about, I felt you would probably sell me something, but I was good. I wasn't going to like bite.
Yes.
But the way you approached the call and the way you spoke to me totally resonated with me, because it was also what I believed at a fundamental level.
Yes.
And you're nothing how I thought. And the breakthroughs we've had, and I love that we can do the business and the strategy, and then we do the inner work, and we can do the mindset. So I have gotten more from working one-on-one with you than any other program.
That's freaking amazing. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. And with the sales stuff as well, because I know there's people out there that say Zach has this very intense approach sales wise and stuff like that. And I know one of the biggest things for you was your business was successful because you were getting referrals and things like that. And I was teaching you more of get out there on social media, start getting on phone conversations. I know that was a big stretch for you, because obviously your background around sales and things like that. What's kind of the way I kind of teach sales to people out there as well?
Well, actually, what people might be surprised to learn about you, particularly if they know of other people who've worked with you, which was my perception, is a lot of people were very salesy. I perceived a much more pushy, and I'm not into that, the old 70s car sleazy salesman. And I was worried that you were going to coach me to be like that, but you didn't. You met me where I am, and you coached me so that I show up exactly as I am. I approach sales and money and investment as me, so it's not trying to be like push and hustle. And so what I've loved is that you've been able to coach me how I want to show up, and you're also able to coach other people in where their strengths are. So that was a really wonderful thing to get to know about you, that you coach us all as individuals where we're at.
Love it. Love that. So I am a big preacher of doing meditations and 6 times a day. And I have my own method, which is the 6 times a day, which I was preaching about. You came to my event and I would have pushed that and kind of explained the breakdown behind it. What's your kind of take on it? Is it just some meditation thing? Like, I don't want to do meditation, or is there a really good system that actually gets money results, right? I want to know from your side, what do you think about it?
It's a really good system that actually gets results, but I'll go beyond that, because I want to share that there was one week where I got really busy and things weren't going as well. It was literally, it dipped for a week. and you asked me if I was doing the all the money mindset stuff, and I had forgotten that I wasn't doing it. I'd gotten so busy, and I'm like, oh, and that was where there was a little dip in how I was showing up and just generally how my business was running, and I just immediately came back to it. So that was a really great indication to show that it doesn't, like, it works, so therefore it doesn't work if you don't do it.
Yeah. So it's crazy. You'd probably realize it with your clients as well, where it's like when they stop doing that basic inner work, and it's always the greatest sign, right? When someone stops having a dip in their money or whatever, I'm like, are you doing the inner work? And they're like, no, I'm not doing it. And I'm like, that's why. Because if you stay consistent with it, you always get results. So what are the results kind of like that you feel like you've got within yourself, confidence wise, financial wise? What kind of results have you got with that coaching?
I would say, even though I've come across as very confident, I have become even more confident and much more stepped into that leadership role.
Yes.
And also for the money, I tripled my monthly incomings. It was just like within, I think it was within 30 days.
30 days. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was within 30 days, and I paid for the investment with you within 60 days.
Yeah. Which is awesome. And the events as well. What are your kind of take on my events? Because you never done anything you've only seen me on webinars and stuff like that. You come to a 3-day virtual event of mine. Are you would you recommend that to people as well?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it because that's really where they get to know you and all the aspects of you, because it really shows all your strengths, it shows your experience, and also it's a beautiful experience getting to see how you support and coach people within that environment. You get to go, oh, he is very kind and gentle and vulnerable with these people and really shares, and it's really obvious you put your heart and soul on the line in these events and you care about everybody that's there and you want people to get the results.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So last question for you, Iona. I want to first of all say, like, I love coaching you, and I really appreciate, you've allowed me to you've trusted me with this process, and obviously you've got results from it and everything. And I only think we're getting started, in all honesty. I think you're just going to keep going up and up and up and up. And I think you know that as well. I wanted to ask one more question. The question would be, if there's someone out there that's been following me and maybe they had that kind of spin that you had before, they're on the fence, but they're like, Zach gets these results. He keeps putting up these case studies, but am I going to get results? Like, and if someone, is it worth the investment? Am I going to make money back? Am I going to get a life change? What would you say to that person?
I would say do it, because I didn't think that Zach's method of coaching was going to work for me, and it did. Because I'm much more of the spiritual and intuitive realm, and I'm like, oh yeah, Zach's not going to get this. Like, I got the results, and the fact that I was able to pay off my investment with you, along with all my other business costs and all my other outlays, and still do the work in an aligned way. I mean, I paid off my investment with you within 60 days.
Yeah.
Done.
Which now you have now you pretty much have free coaching for months now, right?
Yeah.
So everything is
now
you got free coaching. Now it's all done, right? Now it's just like, what are you going to make now, right? So, so look, I massively appreciate you for jumping on and doing this for me. And we might do another one in the next 3 to 4 months to see even bigger results. Is that cool?
Great. Thanks, Zach.
No worries. Appreciate it.